Welcome to another episode of Solar Tech. Are you in search of a decent lavalier clip-on microphone to improve your audio quality? If so, I may have one right here for you to consider with the BOYA BY-M1 lavalier clip-on microphone, which is highly reputable considering the cost. I will be conducting my usual comprehensive test drive. I will also be going over the product details, features, conducting audio tests indoors as well as outdoors, and then summing up to see if it has made a difference to my audio quality. For the majority of this video, I will be using the inbuilt microphone within the smartphone that I am using. The BOYA BY-M1 lavalier microphone will only be used during the audio test. With that said, let's go. In terms of packaging, this is how the lavalier microphone arrived. Let me begin by addressing this hologram and QR scan code, which are very important. Basically, there are many fake BOYA microphone products on the market. And to address this, BOYA have added the QR scan code and hologram to their packaging as added security that you are purchasing a genuine product. At the bottom here in small writing, it says coat the BOYA logo on the right here with water and it will disappear. On the left hand side here where this blue mark is, you will peel that back to reveal a larger QR scan code and serial number just beneath the hologram. Using your smartphone camera, you will take a photo of the QR scan code, continue following the instructions, and at the end you should get a green tick to confirm the product is genuine. If for whatever reason you get a message telling you it is not genuine, then you should take the product back to the retailer you purchased it from, showing them your results. This may be a headache if you bought it from a non-reputable retailer. So please do your homework before spending your hard-earned money. Oh, by the way, mine got the green tick, proving it is genuine and authentic. Also, credit goes out to BOYA for trying to deal with the problem of counterfeiters selling their microphones. Okay, so let's move to the side, and as we can see here, you can use the microphone with smartphones, camcorders, DSLR, audio recorders, PCs, etc. So just to go back to the smartphones, it's very simple. You just plug the microphone straight into your mobile device and you are good to go. You don't require an app or anything else. Although I will mention there are two caveats to that. So the first caveat is that for those with newer iPhones, you will need to have a Lightning to 3.5mm adapter, which is about £9. Again, that's around $12 from Amazon. I have left a link in the description below. Also, second caveat, if you are using an Android phone that has a Type-C port, you will need a Type-C to 3.5mm audio jack adapter, which is about £7. Again, that's around $9 from Amazon. Again, I've left a link in the description below. So just turning to the back here. Moving on, so if we just have a look at the features, self-explanatory. In terms of the omnidirectional, that basically means that the microphone picks up sound at 360 degrees, so which is really good. Obviously, down below we have some specifications. So whilst we have that, I'll just go over the price of this microphone. It cost me £14, which is about $18 from Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. Okay, with that said, it's now time to see what's inside the box. So here we have the contents that were inside the box, starting with the instruction manual, which is in Chinese and English. You also get a warranty card and some BOYA stickers. So you'll also see this qualified certificate and this gel pack. Moving along, you have this adapter for an amplifier should you require it, and a foam windshield which sits on top of the microphone itself. That's nice and snug, fantastic. Then you'll see this microphone clip, two parts to it. The bottom part there clips onto the microphone. That is sturdy, it's not going anywhere. Then the top part here, which has what I call the crocodile teeth, that clips onto your clothing, and it is recommended that it should be 8 to 10 inches away from your face for optimum sound. Then we have the LR44 battery, which lasts up to 800 hours, and that sits in this part here. If I can just unscrew that. Okay, and it sits in that little compartment there. Okay, so whilst we're here, important to note that if you're using anything other than a smartphone, this switch here needs to be moved to the top where it says cameras. Reason being is that it draws power from the battery. Once you've finished, then you just push the switch down to the off stroke smartphone position. Reason being, if you don't do that, you will just drain the battery. Now we come on to the bottom option, which is the off stroke smartphone. Self-explanatory, so this is just for smartphones, and this switch just remains in this off position. Reason being is that it does not require power from the battery, because power is generated from the smartphone. So that is something to note. And then moving along, we have the cable here, which is extremely long. In fact, it's 6 meters long with a 3.5mm jack at the end. The cable may be too long for use, but you can use this Velcro strap to tie up any unused cable whilst filming. The great part with this cable is you can move quite a distance without losing the sound quality, which I will hopefully demonstrate later. The disadvantage with such a long cable is that it will appear in your filming, which may not be aesthetically pleasing. So bear these points in mind. You know, they're not deal breakers in terms of whether to purchase it or not. Lastly, we have this BOYA branded pouch, which is neither made of plastic or leather, or can I call it pleather? Anyway, it is a nice item to have, as it holds all the items on display, and it is great for transporting. With that said, let's put this microphone to the test. For this section, the indoor audio test will consist of myself counting to 5 using the inbuilt microphone within the smartphone I am using. It will be followed again by myself counting to 5 using the BOYA Lavalier microphone. On both occasions, the smartphone will be 3 feet away from me and the volume will be at its highest for consistency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I am outdoors in a naturally controlled environment, hence no face covering, but I have it right here just in case I need it. The objective now is to test the audio quality of this inbuilt smartphone microphone against the Lavalier microphone. For both scenarios, I will start 6 meters away and walk forward briskly whilst continuously counting from 1 upwards until I reach the camera. Again, the volume levels will be at the highest in both tests for consistency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just to conclude, what did you think of the BOYA BY-M1 lavalier clip-on microphone? I was impressed with the overall sound quality, which sounded richer and louder than the inbuilt microphone in my smartphone. Just to note, at no point has the sound been doctored or filtered in any way, pre and post production. With the outdoor test, again, I was pleasantly surprised with the sound quality and how much it picked up around me, including the tweeting of birds at sunrise, even when I was 6 meters away from the phone camera. Initially, I did state the 6-meter cable could be too long when using it outside, but as you saw from the outdoor test, the cable was a mere 7 seconds away from the phone camera with no loss in sound quality, which is pretty good. For sure, I would highly recommend this product, especially for the price. If you are considering purchasing one, again, please do so from a reputable retailer to avoid buying a fake item. Just to close, if you have enjoyed this tutorial, a subscribe to the channel below would be great. It is free to do. A like would also be fantastic. If you have any questions, again, please raise them below in the comment section and I will be more than happy to reply. Anyway, my name is Shola. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next episode.